Hey there, Famiri, welcome back to my channel. And today we're gonna be chit-chatting. We're gonna be talking about cancel culture, Mielle Organics, but actually black-owned businesses. I got something to say, but I also want to know your opinion. Feel free to disagree with me. We're just gonna talk, you know? I also am gonna be doing my makeup because someone wanted to see my makeup routine. Actually, like one person wanted to see it and I want to share it, so here we are. So we're gonna be talking. I'm gonna be doing my makeup to film. If you want to see that, keep watching. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. When you subscribe, you become part of our crew over here, which we call the Famiri squad. Famiri is Surinamese for family, so you become part of the family. So welcome. Okay, so I brought you in a little bit closer so you can see, but we can still talk without being awkward. While I apply my primer, let's talk about the Mielle Organics situation specifically, even though the video that I'm making now is not specifically about that. Now, if you're wondering, why would you cancel Mielle Organics? Like, what happened? I'm applying, by the way, Porosity Skin Tune Blur, and I use the minis because it's expensive. Okay, so I use the mini. So with Mielle Organics, from what I know, it started when a fellow influencer content creator, her name is Linda Lynn, she made a review. Just so you know, I haven't watched her video yet. I've read up on the incident because I wanted to look at it objectively. I am gonna watch the video later on, but I'm also gonna place it in the description box because I was thinking this video was inspired by the incident, but it's not specifically about Mielle Organics. So I'm gonna talk, and then afterwards I want you to watch Linda Lynn's video and maybe like another video that I'm gonna place in the description box, and I'm gonna watch it too. And then let's talk about this specific incident in the comments, okay? So then we can see if I change my mind about the things I'm gonna say now, or you know, I thought let's do it like that. This happened. Linda Lynn, she made a review about, I think it was the rice water, I don't know. It was about Mielle Organics products. She didn't like the products. I feel like as an influencer, you have to be honest. If you don't like something, even if you love the brand, you gotta be honest and tell the people, I don't like this. Apparently the CEO saw it and she was in her feelings and she replied in the comments, if you wanna know all the details, you gotta go and check out the videos, check out the receipts. I ain't got no receipts, okay? I ain't got no tea. I just got my opinion. And she replied, and they went back and forth in the comments. And apparently someone from the Mielle Organics team called her. And needless to say, it was a hot mess. Yes, it was a very hot mess. If I forget to mention something I'm using, it's gonna be in the description box if you want to know. You know, this is the Fenty Beauty lip balm pro kisser. After that, of course, Linda Lynn went to the internet like, yo, like, this is what Mielle Organics did. This is what your favorite hair care brand did, which I understand. I'm already noticing that I forgot my favorite concealer. Okay, so my favorite concealer is the Too Faced concealer. It's new and it's been my current favorite, and I buy the mini size. Okay, so I'm just gonna do what I do with concealers and then we're gonna figure this out. Okay, so of course, yes, the incident was a hot mess, an entire hot mess, and I feel like no matter how you spin it, to me, from what I've seen, the owner's wrong. That's just me. Because I feel like as a brand owner, you cannot be in the YouTube comment section going back and forth with customers. You're always gonna lose and you're always gonna come out as the bad guy. People are not gonna take your side. I'm taking the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Deep Chestnut, and I'm gonna contour a little bit under, or bronze under my foundation. Listen, I just do stuff. I watch Jackie Aina I try it, something looks good, the other things don't. I'm just sharing what I do. Anyway, okay, so no matter how you spin it, I feel like we quickly see like, okay, the owner of Mielle Organics, I can't remember her name right now. I know her last name is Rodriguez. And after that, I've seen an entire wave of people saying, cancel Mielle Organics. And I even seen people going as far to say like, now you have to cancel Mielle Organics. If you don't cancel them, you're a sellout, you're a C-word, you're a this, you're a that. Actually saying that the only logical response in this case is to cancel Mielle Organics. And that's actually what prompted the video. So like I said, after this video, watch Linda Lynn's video and let me know if you're planning to cancel Mielle Organics, and I'll let you know if I change my mind. But for now, when it comes to what I've seen happening, I don't plan on canceling Mielle Organics from what I know right now, because honestly, I feel like in the Black community and the natural hair community, we're very quick to cancel Black owned brands, and we want everybody to do the same. We want to collectively cancel Black owned brands, and honestly, it takes a bit more for me to cancel a Black owned brand, just because I know how much they have to do, and I know the demons that they have to overcome in themselves and then in the community to kind of get where a white owned business is or a non-Black owned business is. I've seen so many brands been canceled in actually this year. I believe Camille Rose Naturals was also canceled this summer. I'm going in with 2 concealers actually. I always go in with my other favorite, which is the Fenty Beauty it's their concealer, their liquid concealer. I'm in the color 340. I put this on the insides of my face, and then I usually go with the Too Faced one, which matches my skin tone better. But now I'm actually gonna go with, let's see. I'm gonna go with Makeup Revolution 11.5 or 11.2. I think 11.5. I saw this quote and my leak shared it, and I thought it was really interesting. Cancel culture is the hardest on Black women. That is so true. I feel like in the Black community, we're very hard on Black businesses. Very hard on Black businesses. Actually, in general, we're much harder on Black women than we are on Black men. Even if you see in the families, mothers are harder on their daughters than they are on their sons. And as a community, we don't protect our Black women enough. And of course, in this situation, like, it doesn't mean bash Linda Lynn. It doesn't mean protect the CEO. It's not about the person. It's actually about the fact that that is a Black owned business that messed up. And yes, as messy as what I've seen looked to me, I don't feel like it's necessary to now come and mass cancel the brand for that. Also, collective mass cancellation of brands doesn't really work, okay? That's number 1. And number 2 for me is, I feel like we've all been in this specific case with Mielle Organics. Yes, it was unprofessional what she did. Yes, it wasn't smart. I'm taking a Morphe brush and I'm gonna blend it out. It was not the best move to go after an influencer like that. It just wasn't the best move. It wasn't the best look. Okay, I'm going with a sponge, I'm sorry. It was not deserving of being canceled, if you ask me. And when it comes to other Black owned businesses, like I said, I'm very careful to not follow hypes that cancel Black owned businesses, because I feel like we need to extend a bit more grace to Black owned businesses, because our community, we have so many things that we need to overcome. Yes, sometimes we gonna act trifling. That business is run by a person. That person has their own process. Do I feel that means that that the CEO of Mielle Organics should not be held accountable? That people should not be held accountable? No. Hold her accountable. But when it comes to saying like, oh yeah, that person should be canceled and everybody should cancel that person, I don't believe that. That's the point where I draw the line. When it comes to the peer pressure of mass canceling a person, no. We should not be doing that, okay? There are enough groups and people waiting for us to fail. We should not be adding to that. So, while I look like a crazy person blending out my concealer, that's one of the reasons why I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be canceling Mielle Organics just yet. Do I feel like there isn't a point where that can change? Yeah, of course. I could watch the video and be like, okay, she could have said something racist, or she could have done this or this and this, and I'm just like, you know what? I actually am gonna cancel. But then it's my own decision that I am canceling. Let me just put a little bit here. I don't know if that's a thing, if people actually do that, but I like to put some of the darker concealer around the brightening concealer. Do I know what I'm doing? Not really, but I do it often, so apparently I come back for more. I'm noticing that while I'm talking about it, my biggest problem with canceling Black-owned brands is the mass cancel culture. Like I said, there are enough communities, enough people who don't want us to succeed. We should not be one of those people or one of those communities rooting for Black people to fall. Another thing that I was also thinking, like, there are always two sides to every story. That's one of the reasons why I haven't watched Linda Lynn's video yet, because I wanted to get it objectively. Not saying that I don't believe Linda Lynn, but also we need to remember that the CEO of Mielle Organics also has her version of the story. Not even like who's right and who's telling the truth, but oh yeah, I'm adding foundation. I'm using Born to Glow by NYX in the color Warm Caramel. I think this is my summer shade, so it might be too dark, but it might match because it didn't go anywhere in the summer. And my other favorite is the Fenty Beauty Hydrating in 385. This is definitely too dark for me, but I like a dark foundation, I'm not gonna lie. I put it everywhere, like around here, and like lightly on my chin and stuff like that. Everywhere that doesn't have the foundation or the concealer. Like I was saying, why you make me get off track? You know what I mean? Going in with a brush, that's the Morphe M439. Anyway, not to say that if we hear the CEO's side of the story, that we should now believe her and say Linda Lynn is lying. But I'm just saying, if I was so invested in my products and they were like my baby, if someone was saying like this, and or I felt like they weren't using it the correct way, I would feel some type of way. So maybe sometimes hearing another person's side of the story doesn't mean that it excuses their behavior, but it helps you to understand their behavior. When you understand somebody's behavior, you now stop demonizing them for it. Bringing me back to one of the points that I said, we need to learn to extend grace. And just because people make mistakes, yes, we should hold them accountable, but we should not demonize them for it and now say like the entire company, which is not just one person, should be canceled. That's how I feel. I would like to know, how do you feel? Because maybe you don't agree with me. Maybe you're just like, girl, keep on blending that foundation that don't even match. Let me just go down my neck so it match. Keep on blending that foundation that don't even match, and you know, mind your own business. I could mind my own business, but then you wouldn't be here. What do you think? I really want to know. Okay, so this is the point in the routine. Since I'm filming, I can't really see like really what I'm doing. So when this moment comes and I feel like I look a little bit crazy, like you have the concealer like just here and I go back with more concealer. That's what I do. I'm showing you what I do. And then I go lightly, like I put it here. This is the part where it was lost. This is the part that I'm bringing back. I'm gonna blend it out with the sponge. It brightens me back up. So to sum it all up for me, and I feel like with most cases of black-owned businesses being canceled, for me it's like, okay, try to get all the sides of the story. With most of the cases, unless it's something morally like wrong, I'm very much against the mass canceling of black-owned brands, because I just feel like we as a community, we need to have each other's back. We need to extend grace, yes, hold people accountable, but give them room to grow. If they don't want to grow and they want to keep acting up, that's when you cancel them. But then you yourself, you cancel them. Don't be putting pressure on other people. Like if you don't cancel them, you're a sellout. Sellout? For what? They ain't paying me. For what? What am I selling out to? What am I selling out for? I just have a different opinion. So that's what I think. Could be that if I watch the video and I look at certain things, I'm like, I'm canceling them. That could be. Then we can talk in the comments, and then you share your opinion and I share mine. If I decide to cancel anybody, you're not gonna know. It's not gonna be on my page. No. I might put canceled on a video just so you're like, where did she cancel? But anyway, so we have our base now. We are gonna set. You didn't actually come for the makeup part, did you? So I'm gonna speed through it. I'm gonna do it, and then you can watch, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I added my mascara. I put some in my brows, which was a big mistake, so I tried to remove it. So here we are. Do you see that? It's like a My Lips but better. Wait a second. I stained the middle of my face so it looks like a unibrow. That's not a unibrow, people. That's like the mascara. I do have a unibrow, that's beside the point. But when you see my unibrow, I want it to actually be my unibrow, okay? Are we better? Yeah. So I guess that's my routine. Future Minerva here. So y'all were not gonna tell me that I have been sitting here with unblended nose contour. Like nobody was gonna tell me, really? I see how it is. Okay, I see how it is. We're not gonna talk about it. Did I pre-film a lot of videos with that janky nose contour? Yes, I did, but we're not gonna talk about it. If you see it in future videos, just, you know, act like it's not there, and like leave a secret code in the comments so I know, you know, you loyal, you watched this video, you waited till the end. Leave a black heart. Leave a black heart that I know who you are. Okay, so I want to know what you think. First off, I want to know, what do you think about, you know, canceling black-owned brands? Do you feel like every time a black brand is canceled, it's warranted, they deserved it? Or do you feel like people are being canceled left and right? And is it fair or not? That's what I want to know. And also, let's talk about the case of Mielle Organics specifically. Like I said, I'm gonna link Linda Lynn's video and maybe some other videos that are interesting to watch, watch those and then come back and let's talk, because I'm gonna watch them too. And maybe I change my mind and I'm like, no, they're canceled. I don't think I am, but I definitely want to hear your opinion. Like, is there something that I'm not aware of, in which case it would be a good idea to cancel them? I'm really against pressuring people to cancel brands, but is there a reason why you should be canceling people? Okay, so that was it for me. I did my face. This is the outcome. Is it as good as when I do it without filming it? No, but I feel like I look good enough to record a few videos, so that's what we're gonna do. I hope you enjoyed this type of video. Let me know if you did. Give it a thumbs up so I know like y'all actually do want to hear me talk about stuff. And yeah, maybe y'all want to see a bit more makeup. If you want to see more makeup, let me know as well. I'm not gonna talk too much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. If you like this video, I'll say give it a thumbs up. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're loyal, you better ring that notification bell and you're always gonna know when I have a new video. Speaking of new videos, I will place boom, one here and boom, one here. And then you can enjoy that. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.